If you're aiming for a creative job, you've probably noticed something frustrating. Almost every listing asks for 3-5 years of experience. But wait, wasn't creativity supposed to be about talent and fresh ideas? Here's the shocker. 80% of creative job postings require professional experience, even for entry-level roles. That's right, companies want you to have years of experience before you even start. The creative job market has changed, and the numbers prove it. According to LinkedIn, 92% of employers want a mix of creativity and soft skills like teamwork and communication. Even more surprising, a recent Adobe study found that portfolios without strategic thinking are dismissed by 71% of hiring managers. So, it's no longer about just being creative. It's about proving you can deliver creativity in real-world situations. In this video, we're diving deep into why companies demand experience in creative roles and, more importantly, how you can stand out. From crafting a portfolio that shows your process to building experience without a job title, I'll walk you through actionable strategies that will help you break through. Ready to learn what it takes to land that dream job? Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Creative Paradox. Experience versus raw talent in today's job market. Having a creative spark isn't enough. Companies aren't just looking for someone with ideas, they want someone who can execute those ideas. And more often than not, they require 3-5 years of experience to prove it. This shift may seem odd, especially since creativity is often seen as an innate talent. But here's the truth. Employers want a balance of raw talent and experience because creativity in business means more than just dreaming up something cool. It's about problem solving. Take marketing, for example. A study by LinkedIn shows that creativity is the most in-demand soft skill. But employers also want to see how well you can use that skill in real-world situations. Fresh talent may have bold ideas, but without hands-on experience, how do you know if those ideas will work? This is where the paradox comes in. Employers are looking for both innovation and proven results. According to the book Creativity, Inc., Ed Catmull, co-founder of Pixar, explains that creativity without structure is chaos. Companies want creatives who can turn concepts into actionable plans. It's not just about designing something pretty or coming up with a quirky campaign, it's about strategy. The more experience you have, the better you understand the why behind creative decisions. So how do you navigate this paradox as someone new to the field? Start by building experience wherever you can. Freelance projects, internships, or even personal creative endeavors all count. What matters most is your ability to show that you've applied your creativity in a practical way. Remember, companies don't just want dreamers, they want doers. Chapter 2. Portfolio Perfection. Crafting work that speaks experience. Your portfolio isn't just a collection of your best work, it's your calling card in the creative world. But here's a secret. Employers don't just look at the aesthetics of your portfolio, they look at the process behind the work. They want to see how your creativity has evolved through real-world applications. Your portfolio should tell a story, showing how your creative thinking has led to impactful outcomes. Data backs this up. A survey by Adobe found that 71% of hiring managers say they value a portfolio that demonstrates strategic thinking over one filled with flashy visuals. Employers want to know how you've solved problems and approached projects from a unique angle. Simply put, they want proof that your creativity isn't just for show. To make your portfolio stand out, include case studies with each piece of work. Break down the problem you were solving, the steps you took, and the results you achieved. This showcases your thought process and gives potential employers insight into how you approach challenges. You don't need a long career history to do this. Personal projects, volunteer work, or even school assignments can be used as long as they demonstrate your creative journey. Be transparent about what you contributed and how your creativity led to tangible results. By crafting a portfolio that highlights your experience, you show potential employers that you understand the bigger picture behind creative work. Chapter 3. Mindset Shift. From creative thinker to creative leader. In the world of creative work, being a thinker is one thing. But to stand out, you need to shift from just a creative thinker to a creative leader. This doesn't mean you need to manage a team. Instead, it's about taking ownership of your projects, demonstrating initiative, and making strategic decisions. Employers today want creatives who can not only come up with ideas but also lead those ideas to completion. Creative leadership is more than a buzzword. According to a study by IBM, 60% of CEOs say creativity is the most important leadership quality for future success. Why? Because creative leaders don't just follow the status quo. They innovate, problem solve, and take risks, all while navigating real-world constraints like budgets and deadlines. How can you start thinking like a creative leader, even if you're early in your career? First, take charge of projects, even small ones. Show that you can handle the entire process from ideation to execution. If you're working on a personal project or freelance gig, act as if you're leading a team, even if you're the only one involved. Set deadlines, create a clear vision, and be accountable for the results. Additionally, showcase leadership in your portfolio and interviews. Explain how you've taken initiative on projects, made key decisions, and guided creative direction. Leadership isn't about having a manager title, it's about having the mindset to steer your ideas to success. As you build experience, the more you can demonstrate this mindset, the better positioned you'll be to land a role that values both creativity and leadership. If you're finding this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe. You won't want to miss our next sections filled with actionable tips to boost your creative career. Chapter 4. The Soft Skills Power-Up. Why creativity alone won't cut it. Creativity is a crucial skill in any creative role, but it's not the only one. If you want to stand out, soft skills are just as important. In fact, soft skills often determine whether or not you'll get hired. Communication, teamwork, and adaptability can make or break your success in the creative industry. Employers aren't just hiring for talent, they're hiring for someone who can thrive in a dynamic, often unpredictable work environment. A survey by LinkedIn revealed that 92% of hiring managers value soft skills just as much, if not more, than hard skills. This makes sense because, in a creative job, you'll often need to collaborate with different departments or clients. If you can't explain your ideas clearly or work well with others, your creativity will fall flat. And that's why experience matters. It teaches you how to navigate these situations. One critical soft skill is communication. Whether you're pitching a concept to a client or explaining your vision to a team, clear communication is essential. The book Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath explains that the best ideas aren't necessarily the most creative ones, they're the ones that are communicated effectively. Learning how to present your ideas concisely and persuasively will give you an edge in any creative role. Teamwork is another big one. Creative jobs are rarely solo efforts. You'll often work with writers, designers, developers, or marketers. The ability to collaborate, take feedback, and build on others' ideas is vital. In fact, a report from Deloitte highlights that employees with strong collaboration skills are 50% more productive. So, soft skills aren't just a nice to have, they directly impact performance. Chapter 5. Self-generated experience. Building credibility without the job. One of the biggest challenges in creative fields is that you need experience to get a job, but you need a job to get experience. So, what do you do if you're just starting out? The answer is simple. Create your own opportunities. You don't need to wait for someone to hire you to start building your portfolio or gaining experience. The beauty of creative work is that you can create something out of nothing, and that's exactly what you should do. Many successful creatives started by working on self-initiated projects. For example, designer Aaron Draplin, well known in the design world, built much of his reputation through personal projects before ever landing big clients. These side projects not only build your portfolio but also show potential employers that you have the initiative and passion to create on your own. Freelancing is another great way to build experience. Even small projects, like designing logos for local businesses or writing blogs for nonprofits, can add up and give you valuable experience. A survey by Upwork found that 75% of freelancers say their freelance work helped them land full-time jobs. Freelancing also teaches you to manage your time, meet deadlines, and communicate with clients, skills that are essential in any creative role. You can also consider participating in online challenges or contests. Platforms like 99 Designs or Behance frequently host creative challenges. These not only push you to think creatively but also give you a chance to build your portfolio with real-world projects. The goal is to create a body of work that demonstrates your abilities, even if you don't have a formal job yet. If you found this video valuable, be sure to subscribe. We'll keep sharing insights and strategies that will help you thrive in your creative career. Let's keep the conversation going and support each other on this journey.